He goes on to say, Joel says, lastly, how do you think Al Haymon is managing working with Mayweather for the Pacquiao fight when on the Pacquiao end, Bob Arum, they hate each other? Are they looking at the bigger picture with which is a ton of money in each of their pockets? I know they won't work together, so I imagine it's only because this is a mega fight in which everyone, in every which of the means, I don't know what that is, but in every which way, I guess, but that's why, Joel. They're working together because the bottom line is there's a lot of money here. And like I said earlier, whether you like each other or not, when you have this much money on the line, you find a way to make it work, and they all did. Al Haymon's a businessman. He is smart where he stays out of the limelight, so there's not much you can say negatively about him other than like my opinion of showcase fights and stuff like that. That's about the only thing. And the reason why you can say that, you can't say negative things, is because he doesn't fuel it. And I think he's a smart guy. And I respect Al Haymon. Even though I don't agree with what I am looking at now, at least I can only go by what I see. He's a smart guy. Now, when you look at Bob Arum, I'm not questioning his intelligence, but he says stupid stuff. He says stupid things publicly that gives people fuel to trash him. If I had to pick a guy who I thought was smarter between Al Haymon and Bob Arum, it would be hands down Al Haymon. Bob Arum for the last 50 years has said nothing but stupid things, but when there's this much money on the line, people have a tendency to work together. And I've said it on this show many, many times that, Lou Duva and Bob Arum and Don King, they all hated each other too. But they all came together for the big fights, And I'm glad that they're finally coming together now. People are talking in the chat room about the trash talk that's going on. What do you expect? That's what's going to happen at the press conference. Thank God it's only one, and we're only going to hear it once, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. But after that, they're going to be in their respective camps. And I got news for you. Floyd Mayweather, to me, is prepared. I think he's preparing for this fight, and he's already somewhat prepared for this fight more than Manny is. Manny's still doing things that's not in the gym. You haven't heard much from Floyd. Whether you like him or not, and everybody knows I'm not a big fan of Floyd, but you know what? When Floyd's quiet, when Floyd's not getting in trouble, when Floyd's not doing stupid things, he's not walking down the red carpet, he's not racing his car around, threatening people at ice skating rinks and all that stuff, he's in the gym, man. This is a guy that knew that he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao. He knew that he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao for probably the last 6 months. And if you don't think that he's been working hard at it, then you're foolish. And Manny Pacquiao, on the other hand, has been playing hoops. He's been appearing on shows. He's in the recording studio. I don't know. If I'm Manny Pacquiao, and he's talking about retirement, I tell you what, I don't have a warm and fuzzy feeling about Manny Pacquiao in this fight, even though I'll pick him. But anyway, thanks for the email, Joel.